Well, hello.
Well, hello.
It's us.
I'm Ryan.
It's us.
Oh, yeah, it is us. That's right.
It is us. I'm
It
Jason.
is. Here we are again.
Here we are again.
That's Jason.
I said that. It's me.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, that's fine.
Whatever.
So what's going on today? What do we want to talk to each other about and kind of include an audience?
We're talking about, I think, one of our major collaborations this year. It's funny, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this for the record. We collaborate on this, but we collaborate on something very special just in time for the holiday season that just happened. It's the Saks holiday windows, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah.
They just launched. They're open.
La launched.
All the wood, all the metal, all of it's gone. And
all
now
the
you
wood?
Well, there was wood on top of the metal. They were closed in with wood.
All the wood.
All the wood. I mean, not all the wood is gone. Definitely not. But all the wood is gone in Saks.
Okay. All right. Oh, God, we're barely into this video. It's already starting. Okay.
Uh-huh. I just love how you spit up in your glass and then drink it. It's great.
I mean, okay. Hello, have we met?
Have we met? Yeah, we have. Now I have to give more credit over to this one because why? He was actually involved in the whole structure of the windows. I was only really there to assist in all of the fashion and the looks and this and that and the mannequins and picking those out. So I was there for like the, what'd you call it, like pre-production, and then you were there for like actually building out the windows, which was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, no, and then thank you, darling. But you know, the thing is, which was so fabulous, was I think people always forget is that yes, in itself, the entire moment, the entire fantasy is an image, a vibe, a feel, a way of life. But the fashion's where it's all about. That's what people want to talk about. That's what people are like, yeah. And you know, it's like star power.
A lot of snapping. A lot of star power.
Stars.
Ooh.
I know.
It's like intergalactic. That's what that reminded me of. It's like I'm Space Mountain or something. I don't know. Oh no.
Look at there. Look over there. Okay. So anyway, putting all that aside, one of my favorite little moments, which we had discussed doing, which I love, I did actually right after you left, was when I put the Pretty Woman boots on that fabulous. I know. I mean, literally like fabulous. It was.
I'm very happy your camera is up higher because that little swing over, that was very Sharon Stone.
Thank you. Oh.
Again, another great compliment.
I can't even tell you. This one's giving me all the compliments today. You know, it's you're giving me all the feels, my love. I mean, it's not, you know. Great. You know, I try. I just can't win. But, oh, sorry, pardon.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know. That might be in my top 5 favorite faces you've ever made, by the way.
That was pretty good, actually. I had like 7 chins. That was pretty cool.
I know, considering you only have 2 most of the time.
Wow. Okay. Coming from the right person. Oh, yeah.
Sucking in. I love it. It's a talent.
Anyway, I don't ask. This is really weird that I'm going on this massive tangent and I'm actually drinking water. I'm not even drinking wine. This is odd. But okay.
It's so weird.
I'm going with it.
You're funny or sober. I don't get it.
Who knew?
By the way, never do that face again because you definitely had 17 chins.
I mean, like that, right? Isn't there that like meme challenge too out there? That thing where it's like you do that close up with their chins, and then you come back up and you have like a jawline. The meme.
Sure.
The meme.
Emancipation. Yeah.
I just saw that meme about that whole that chick that can't pronounce meme, and she's like, "Oh, the meme. I've never sent this meme. I never saw this meme. This meme is not for me.
I don't know what this meme is about." No, I'm.
So also, what is this? That's a meme.
Can we just talk about the fact that she's saying this in the court of law?
Yeah. Yeah. And she's saying it with so much confidence too. It's like she's probably called these memes Mimi her entire life. Back to the reason why we're here, our window decorations. So you also got partnered with somebody else after I left, my replacement, if you will.
God. It's like basically, let's be honest here, ladies and gentlemen. It's like the fun, the fashion, the floppiness, the foo-foo-fa-fa. It all was just zapped right out as this one left the glass doors of Saks forever. We're not bitter. We're not bitter.
I'm never bitter. Don't make that sound. I don't. That sounds like, I don't know. Chewbacca had a baby with Jar Jar Binks.
Wait,
okay, this is just whoa.
Oh my God, Jar Jar Binks. I remember reading an article where they interviewed him and they're like, how does it feel being basically the most hated character of all Star Wars legacy of all time? And he's
so they did they interview the actor, the character?
I think it was the actor, but I'm always going to say, I'm always going to say for the record that I feel it should have been the character, like him in character. Because, I mean, Jar Jar Binks was disgusting. I mean, he was horrible. But putting all that aside, the rep, the vibe, the feel, the way of life that was Jar Jar Binks totally, like, ate me.
There you go, Jar Jar Binks.
No.
The windows. So we had the best part about what the interesting part about it that I liked was each window had its own little theme. So it was like, this is how we celebrate, this is how we lounge, this is how we
chill,
fun,
kick it,
chill, yeah, all that stuff. Kind of cool. It gave like you get it really actually get a different mood for every window, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then they had the quilt.
Okay, so here's the fun. Okay, so it's a big deal for us. I think the last time Saks had any involvement with the AIDS quilt was Pride 2 years ago, our Pride installation window. So we had a genuine giant piece of the AIDS quilt that is, I think honestly, compared to when we did the Pride windows, way more beautiful.
Yeah.
I think that there's so much more art and creativity that was put into it because of these family members that put together. Right. I mean, it's like, I don't know if every single person really knows, but I mean, when it comes down to the AIDS quilt, it's like each patch is its own character because it's based around a person and it's based around the family that put these together.
I read, the entire quilt itself, they have it hung up down in Barcadero in the, or is it the Port of San Francisco, I believe it was, or was it's a different pier, I believe, but it's hung up there and it weighs 2 tons.
Yeah, no,
2 tons.
And we were invited to go see it, which by the way, we need to take that offer up and actually go and do it.
Yeah, we should actually.
And I think, I'll say this again, I said this at the beginning, I think it's very special and unique and very rare that I'm going to say this too, that we were able to not only collaborate in general, like just think about, put these things together, that the fact that our collaboration is currently on display in one of the most famous cities in the world, in downtown San Francisco, represented by one of the biggest fashion companies in the world.
Exactly.
And using the best of the best when it comes to high designer and fashion. And I can tell you right now, I'm hearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the board, tens
Heads across the board.
tens across the board that of what a success it is, and
Awesome.
people are talking about it. It's a big deal.
They should be.
That's right, my love.
That was the point, and we did it successfully.
Exactly, my love.
On that note, I think we have discussed and celebrated and really gave everybody a great idea of what we did with the windows, and through it all, frustration and 2-week notice and management not understanding and this and that and this and that, it was a shit ton of fun.
It really was actually some of the most fun I've ever had working, period.
Yeah, same.
That's the funny thing. I think it's the most fun I've had at work ever.
Yeah,
ever.
Cool.
You know, and we have that.
And we do. And nobody else does. Ha 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 ha.
Suck it. Well, don't.
Anyway,
yeah.
So everybody, what are you supposed to do at the end of this video? What are you supposed to do?
It starts with an S.
It really does, and I would say it. Subscribe.
Absolutely.
Subscribe. Bye. Bye.